here with Jesse Townsend at Parkway Athletic Club, personal trainer. Thanks for being with us, Jesse.
Yep, thanks for having me, Steve.
We're going to talk about strength training for people as they age. This is huge. In my opinion, if you're going to do one thing to stay healthy, to keep your body working, keep your metabolism going faster, burning more calories, strength train. Maintain as much muscle as you can for as long as you can. What are your thoughts, Jesse, on strength training?
Yeah, man, that's the name of the game, So the way it works simply, like how I try to break it down with people for an understanding of why it's so important. And I'll tell you, I get a lot of brushback on this stuff from people, and unfortunately, a lot of them have been, misled, not on purpose, but have been misled through different, medical practices or situations with educated people. And maybe some of them don't understand, what it really is to do and operate on an exercise science or physiological level with exercise. And so the truth of it is, man, every pound of muscle that you're going to add to your body is going to burn calories. Approximate number is about 50 calories a day at rest. And, again, that could be different. That's why it's approximate per person. It may vary. But the point is, so take an ad, and this is what I do with people to help them understand, which I think makes a lot of sense. Take and add 10 pounds of muscle. Don't even talk about reducing body fat at this level in the game. Take and add 10 pounds of muscle to your body. And, for some, again, that might be a little much. It depends on the person. But just as a goal, say that's where you start, right? If you do that, that's 500 extra calories being burned approximately in a day. And if you take that number and spread that over a week of time, that's 3,500 calories. And so in 3,500 calories, that's about a pound of fat is about how many calories are in a pound of fat. And so the point is basal metabolic rate now is raised. Your body is more efficient at using energy and using glycogen and different forms to, basically utilize and burn off. And so even when you're at rest, and remember, no matter how much you exercise, there's a very small group that will exercise more, probably almost nobody, than they rest, right? Because we're going to really be resting 8-hour maybe sleep pattern, maybe 6 at the minimum is what we're going to kind of do, maybe even 9, right? And then job or responsibilities, most of it is sitting. And so your metabolism, or that basal metabolic rate, the best way to make it consistently burn fat is to add muscle. And the other arguments are, balance of anatomy, right? So you can start with things like posture issues that lead people into walkers. And, and again, I'm not even talking about just the strength that helps you do things in life that will help you have a more productive and better quality of life. You can look at a person that has muscle and know that they're disciplined through a process, and they have a certain amount and they look a certain way and have done it for a long time. Those people have an understanding that to have that better quality of life, it takes the consistency with exercise habits that are through resistance training. And so they keep going on, but honestly, like right there is a great point for people just to kind of sit and go, man, just when I'm sitting, I will burn calories much more efficiently. I don't have to even be exercising, versus like, let's say cardio, calories in, calories out. Burning glycogen out of bloodstream is really what you're doing when you're doing cardio. So right when you have some carbs, guess what? Right back into the bloodstream goes what is considered glycogen, or turns into. So, the benefits are amazing. Still, cardio exercise is good. I'm not saying it's not. But if you choose one, I would agree, man, you would do resistance training or strength training.
Yeah, I would too. Strength training is most important. And I talk to people in the gym all the time that are older, and it amazes me. I talked to a woman yesterday, 72 years old. I'm not making this up. She squats 275. 72 years old. I wouldn't put that much weight on a bar and try to squat it because of what we've talked about in some of our other videos about potential injury. But what I'm saying to everyone out there, it doesn't matter what your age is, you will probably surprise yourself at how much strength you can increase. And I'm sure you've had fun and had people that got stronger than they thought they could get, right?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time, man. I have so many people in the beginning, their goals are like, some of them can be out of this world, to be honest with you. And as they start going through the program and they gain strength, and that equals better mobility, and that equals easier life, and that equals, keeping up with people they care about and doing the things that make them happy. I'll tell you, man, the mood and the adjustment and attitude, even, and a lot of these people already had a really good life. But again, add to that, man. Make your health as good as can be. Why not? If you're not spending it in that at that point in your life and not putting the time and the energy into being healthier, what are you doing? It's not about probably the years you have to do this in. It's probably more what you do in the years and what you're able to do. So don't sell yourself short, by not having the ability to do things. And it just takes a couple to a few hours a week. I mean, that's the truth. It's not a big, load of working out with weight training. It's just a few hours a week, and that'll make huge difference.
Yeah. I want to encourage all you people out there listening, make the investment in exercise and gaining strength. You will not be sorry, and most likely you'll be surprised when you do it. So thanks for your input as always, Jesse, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Steve.